Podcast. We're on episode number 33. It's your girl, Kimberly.
Mila. I should say we didn't get no music. I'm gonna tell really slow. Yeah.
What's up, y'all? We're on episode number 33 of Real Lifeish Friends podcast. This is one of your hosts, Kimberly.
I am Mila. Hello and happy Tuesday.
Tuesday. The last Tuesday of August.
Wowzers.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep. Time is then moving. We'll come into September, and then the next thing you know, it's going to be 2026.
20 and the 26.
Yes.
Wowzers. Wow.
So for episode number 33, what is your question, Mila?
You know, my question is, I know there's a power. Has everybody purchased a Powerball ticket? Because I haven't, and I forgot to go. But the Powerball today
is Tuesday.
8. But it's Powerball day.
No, tomorrow.
Is the Powerball today? Oh no, the next Powerball is tomorrow. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I still got time.
Yeah.
So Powerball, the jackpot is $815 million. What would you do? The first, after you've checked your ticket and you've had all the numbers, you've had all 5 numbers, including the Powerball, or even if you just had 4 numbers, because you still get a nice little million if you get a couple numbers. You know, I think it's 4 and the Powerball or something. So what would you do if you were to win either a cool meal or the whole $815 million?
First of all, I'll be thanking the good Lord. That's going to be my first thing that I'm going to be doing.
Outside of the Lord and mama.
Nobody else probably would know.
Okay.
Nobody else probably would know at all. I got some things that I can't publicly say that I would do, because then if it happens, they'll know I did it, and they'll know I won the $1 million or whatever amount it is, and I ain't got time for that.
Okay.
Hello, and
hey.
And auntie, because
hey.
I don't know who all is on here. But yeah, but I would definitely. I'll still be like, people are not going to know, because I'm still going to show up to work. Not that day, probably, but you know.
Not that day or not that week.
But I'm definitely going to. I'm going to show up to work. But I'm saying, like, I'm still going to be working. But yeah. Or for as I'm concerned, I'm gonna be working. Now, if I ain't got now, however that works is however that works. But
would you work until, like, okay, so if you won, like I say, even the 815 or even just a good cool meal or 2 meal, whatever.
Okay.
Would you go to work and would you quit work, or will you continue to work?
No, I'm definitely going to continue to work. I'm going to continue to work.
You will continue to work even after, not even a good cool meal, because, you know, by the time they take taxes out, you know, you still going, that'll give you 1 good year off from work.
No, I'm still going.
But
I'm still going to work. If I'm going to work, that's a different story. I'm going to work. What I'm saying is, I'm going to work. Now I don't know if I'm going to work, but I'm going to work.
Because one foolish thing and you be like, fuck this, I'm out.
No, what I'm saying is that you may not even know that I don't work there no more. Because be like, man, I got to go to work in the morning. I'm not going nowhere.
What?
May not be going anywhere. But for as the people are concerned, I'm going to work.
Okay.
Real life, am I going to work? Yeah, I'm going to work somewhere. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I just can't see myself just upping, like, because everybody gonna know, be like, girl, you got fired, like, where you working, da, da, da. Like, people gonna ask questions, so you just might as well be consistent and be like, I go to work. Just be like, cause seriously, what I look like being like, cause then people gonna know if you ain't going to work, and then you can still go out here and travel and do things and all that stuff. No, my job gave me enough money that I can travel. So
you got a nice bonus.
Okay. I got a side bonus, and that's how I'm able to take this trip. It has nothing to do with the fact that I don't have a job anymore because I won the lottery and decided to say deuces to everybody.
Would you go back and pick, which I'm quite sure there's very little at your desk. Would you go back and get it?
There's really nothing at my desk currently, for real. That belongs to me. It belongs to me. Like, my office is pretty big, so I would have to, like, literally, like, it's a lot of stuff that would have to, like, feel the thing. Hey, cousin. So yeah, yeah. And I'm still gonna keep my house. I'm gonna have another one, but I'm gonna keep my house. So
I would definitely keep my house and my car.
That especially like when I don't need and want people to know that I change, houses or whatever, we'll still just come back to this house. Be like, come to my party at my house that I currently live at, and I still live there. Because why would I tell people? Now, I may have to fly back in to get to this house.
Your chauffeur will have to drop you off there.
My cousin said, hey, ladies.
Hey. I think if I hit, I would still work.
Okay.
I would still, like you said, I would still keep my house. I would still keep my car. Probably the only thing that, one or two things that I would do. I would buy me a beach house.
Okay.
And then I will I will probably rent a plane and then take all my important family and friends on a vacation.
And then they gonna know you want money. See, that's what I'm saying. You talking too much. You talking too much.
That's straight bonus. Okay. That's straight bonus. I done saved up my bonuses.
Okay, they're gonna be like, girl, what? You ain't had no bonus last year. You couldn't go nowhere.
You know what they gonna do? We about to be, baby, like them Kardashians, baby. You about to sign this NDA, baby. Tell it, and I'm gonna own all your shit.
Okay.
I'm owning your house, your car, your medication. I'm owning it all.
But all them people is not gonna shut their mouth. Somebody gonna tell it.
Look, my family is already small.
But still. But do you? I'm just saying, you telling the people the plot, so they be like, oh, Mila won. Because first of all, the moment you tell me that that you done took everybody, like y'all went on a family trip, a reunion trip. I'm gonna be like, she won that money. Hey, little mama.
Hey, little mama. It's a reunion or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Or you know what? I just, folks just start receiving stuff like on like on Beyond the Gate when we got that letter. They told us
Okay.
she.
You know this show is pissing me off. I ain't even like that show pissing me off. I just want to say this, but yeah, that show pissing me off.
But yeah, I mean, if you know what, even if I had won maybe a good $500,000, you know what? Come on, y'all, let's go on down here to the CC's Pizza.
Not the CC's. I don't even want to eat that right now. So absolutely not. STK me or Perry.
We'll go to a good fancy restaurant. We'll shut that sucker down, and we gonna eat and drink till our heart content. And bam.
I'm just gonna do regular stuff that I was already doing. I'm going to STK and I'm going to Perry's.
And I'm still gonna eat my pizza from Pizza Hut and drink my Tito's. And shop at Trader Joe's.
But to be honest, because we don't see each other that often other than like the podcast, like Tuesdays, I know I gotta show up here at this house.
Right. This house. This background.
Yes. And who knows? I might just go get a room and just in my house make a duplicate of this right here area. Be like light switch right there. Door right here. Yeah. And then I ain't gotta go nowhere at all. I can stay at my house. I think that's a good thing about people not coming to your house. Your neighbors gonna know if you move. Because you friends with your neighbors.
Next.
I'm not friends with my neighbors. So they're not gonna know anything.
True. Because if they see me, they may give me one day where, you know, everybody got to get their thoughts together. By day two, they calling or knocking at the door.
Yeah, that wouldn't work for me. Like I see people out and about. Hardly ever people come to my house. One of my friends just came to my house the other day, but that's because we went to the fair and stuff like that. But people hardly ever come to my house. Like we may be in the same city or something like that. But so I'm good. You don't see my car because my car be in the garage anyway. Nothing is gonna look like everything is gonna look like I still am here.
You still at the
person living a low key life.
What would be what would be one like certified stupid purchase you would make?
I would definitely buy another house. I would pay off this one and buy. I can't reveal all my secrets because you know what, it's okay because I'm gonna keep the Chevy Cruze anyway. So yeah, I can go ahead and tell you I'm gonna have to park that shit. I'm gonna have to park the other car somewhere else. So if you come visit, I'm still gonna be in that Chevy Cruze because I can't let people think I changed. And I know you laughing, but I'm so serious. But my dream car has always been a Bentley.
Really?
Mm-hmm. So I would get a Bentley. But again, nobody would ever know that I have this Bentley because it's going to be parked at the new house that nobody knows about.
You straight beyond the gates down there, Fairmont Crest.
Baby, country club living it up. What are you talking about? Yeah.
Down there for the breakfast, lunch, and dinner down there. Just straight eating.
I have to go on the side of town that none of y'all live on, which is gonna be a lot because y'all live in different sides of town. We all live in different sides of town. Oh, that's why I gotta go that's why I gotta go to another state. Gotta go to another state. Will the people still continue to see you at the what? Crackle in the Barrel? Absolutely, they'll see me at the Crackle and Barrel. I don't care what logo they use. I don't care what logo they use at all. It makes me no never mind. Even though they done backtracked because the current administration was like, make Cracker Barrel great again. Something is seriously wrong with that unhinged man.
Their stocks were plummeting.
Yeah. So I don't blame Cracker Barrel for doing what they did. And I'm just gonna be honest, y'all. I was supposed to actually be real honest and transparent with y'all. So I was supposed to upload on here all the videos because I went to, I wasn't one of those, I made it on ABC and all the world news, but I did do some TikToks about Cracker Barrel, about the renovation and all of that stuff. Nobody ever reached out to me about that, but it's okay.
It's still early.
But I have the videos and the pictures of a renovated Cracker Barrel because they renovated the one in Smyrna. Yeah, they renovated the one in Smyrna. Tennessee, off of Sam Ridley. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So what had happened was, I like it. It's like modern farmhouse. So like I had posted it, and apparently like right after that, that's when like everybody was like, I hate the renovations. Why they want to do this? And they want to, Cracker Barrel wants to be woke. And I was like, what? The last video I did about Cracker Barrel on TikTok, I was like, what is this obsession with saying that they want to be woke? Cracker Barrel? Woke? None of this makes sense. None of this makes sense at all.
As I saw one of the, had to been on IG, somebody said, bring the crackle and the barrel back. I want both of them back on the logo. They wanted Paul back on that Cracker Barrel sign.
And then I don't even know if this is true. Let me actually look it up because they said that the guy that was on the logo was actually the founder of Cracker Barrel. Let me see if I can. I don't know. I don't know what's true or what ain't true because
I don't know if he was defined. I think he was just maybe he could have been somebody's pawpaw. I don't know. I don't know if he was the founder because I saw on the news today one of the founders was on TV talking about it, but he didn't say nothing about it.
Was they upset or no?
He really was like he wanted it, I guess, to kind of remain the same, but. I mean, I guess that's just like, Marsha Blackburn make Cracker Barrel great again. That's what the lady said.
3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. What the heck is bothering me?
I'm just telling you what the social media post she put.
What the hell? That's what I need to
make Cracker Barrel great again.
What the hell?
The woman want the Cracker Barrel back right. Well, clearly it's back right because once Commander in this is the thing. Think about it. Everything deserves a little hint of renovation. I mean, the chairs and the backdrop been there since the probably conception of the store. Let the people put some new chairs out there. Your rocking chairs and your peg game gonna still be there. They're just giving you comfortable seats.
Well, this is the thing, and this is based on the comments I saw on my TikTok. These people have not stepped foot in a Cracker Barrel or seen a Cracker Barrel in forever because first of all, according to the person that I talked to that worked there, before all of this, like I said, even though I was one of the people in the forefront, apparently they forgot about me and nobody decided to call me. So ABC, NBC, Today Show called me because I was one of the first ones to take the picture. Yeah. But anyway, so they were like, they don't have rocking chairs anymore. They don't have this. And I'm like, what about the antiques? You clearly have not been inside because everything is still there. They just changed, they painted the brown walls, the wood, white, and they gave it black trim. The little shutter things are now black. That is
Yeah.
all they did. And people's like, they just want to change tradition. They want to go. They just don't care about us. The older generation and somebody, everybody be dying. So let me just first of all say this.
Not everybody be dying.
I'm just saying all ages be dying. That's what I'm saying. All ages be dying.
People dying that ain't never died before. That's somebody.
Exactly. So I say all that to say that when people are aging out, they still need to attract new customers. And if the younger generation doesn't find a way, just like the same way with Red Lobster to me. Red Lobster got a new CEO, just like Cracker Barrel apparently got a new CEO as well. And all they try to do is do what they want to do to help out their
They're
company.
going with the times.
Yeah.
They're going with the makeup of what's going on now in society. But I mean, because it's like you say, Cracker Barrel been the same.
And I can't remember exactly the lady or whatever, but Farmhouse. No. Oh,
I thought we were talking about like logo changes. You talking about because remember,
I mean like Farmhouse style. I'm saying like Farmhouse style has been very popular in the last couple of years.
Magnolia lady.
So like the lady that did like the little, I don't know, I think it was like the simple black and white writing. Even though I don't think it's necessarily Farmhouse, but I'm just saying like modern Farmhouse has been very popularized.
Shabby chic.
Yeah, it has been very popularized. So to me, I love Cracker Barrel. Do not get me wrong, but like you go inside and it looks dark at the regular restaurant. But if you go to the one in Smyrna it looks so bright and inviting to everybody. And they was like,
so what you saying is
they wanted to look like they wanted to be modern. They just want to kick us out. They don't do all this stuff. We like nostalgia. Baby, you can still get nostalgia. Like literally, I guess that's what I'm gonna be posting tomorrow. I'm gonna post the inside, a lot of pictures that I took that I did not post or may have post. It don't matter, but the podcast people don't know it. TikTok.
So what you're saying is that Cracker Barrel, the original Cracker Barrel was using a 40-watt light bulb, and you're saying the new one has moved up to an 80 or the fluorescent light bulb is what you're saying. So what you're saying is, go do like they do at the light. I can't hear you.
Oh, my bad. Said, yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. I forgot my.
Do like they do when you go get your eyes changed. Slide 1.
Okay.
Slide 2.
And I'd be like, it's the same thing. What are you talking about?
You'd be like, it's giving the same, but rewind. Give me that first one more time.
Yeah, but in case y'all didn't hear me, I was like, this is what it was giving initially. This is what
Slide
it's giving
1
now. It's giving light.
It's giving fluorescent light bulbs that last at least three years, not the ones that last 3 weeks.
I just can't understand why people are so upset. And then like people were shocked because they're like, why are you sticking up for the company and because they want to be woke and they're this and they being this and that and the third, because they make great pancakes and I never had a problem with them. If I had a problem with them and they did not make great pancakes, I wouldn't go.
And trust me, people, she goes to the Cracker Barrel. Let me tell you, she's faithful. If they giving out points and rewards, she would get it.
I think
Let me
they
tell
do,
you.
but I haven't signed up for it. And I almost kept my bag, but today trash day. But I almost kept my bag just to show y'all that I went to the Crackle in the Barrel yesterday. I ate Crackle in the Barrel for dinner tonight. Yes, dinner. Because that's how you need to say it.
Did supper. Folks that go to the Cracker Barrel, they go for supper.
But I got the meatloaf. I got the meatloaf. But I do like their pancakes though. But I'm trying to cut back on breads and stuff right now. But if I wasn't trying to cut back on breads and stuff right now, then I would have got a pancake. And also another reason why I didn't get the pancakes is you can get pancakes as a side. I know this is too much information for y'all, but hey, we are
Wait a
real
minute,
life
pancakes as a
friends.
side with meatloaf?
You can get it. But my issue is they was trying to give me 2 pancakes and I only wanted 1 pancake. So I opted to not get the pancakes. But yes, definitely a side.
With meatloaf.
I'm just saying you can get it with whatever you want to get it with. You can, and then they got them $5 take home. That's what I'm saying. I like Cracker Barrel, and I don't care. And then oh my goodness, because the black people are hilarious. They was like, you know what? I like my pancakes when I'm not welcome. And they was like, food just don't taste the same without a little bit of racism. And again, none of my words. I'm telling you what the people were saying in the
You know
comments.
what? You remember back in a few years back when Papa John's man was calling folks the N word.
Yeah, I still went to Papa John's
I still, you know what?
because I
I
like
still,
that garlic butter sauce with that slice of pizza, baby. That hit every time. I'm just
you
saying,
know,
I'm not the kind of person, literally, I'm really not the kind of person that they're like, oh, we have an issue with that. Unless I typically have my own personal issues, because trust me, like I've said before, I have boycotted things, and there's places I don't go to this day because I have personally boycotted those stores. With that in mind, if that other store did not do anything, especially when I know the structure of a lot of things, like I
right.
know that, this is owner, like this is a group of owners that own this one, but they don't own the one in the next city and all that stuff, that's fine with me. I can boycott everything that you have because you were the evil ones and that did something to me. And trust me, I like to be in solidarity with people, but it has to make sense for me.
Right.
And a lot of the times things don't. And again, unless something happens at this personal one that I go to, then I will, unless something happens at this one that I go to, then I'm still going to go to Cracker Barrel.
But this is what I think is that this woke term has really went far beyond, I think, than what it is supposed to be. So I think
Oh, yeah.
anytime something changes that is not familiar to whichever race, and really I think we can just say really to the Caucasian race, because everything that they say is changing is woke. I don't know how y'all done got Cracker Barrel taking Paw Paw and that barrel off as being woke, and they done use the Sans font, Times New Roman font. I mean, I don't understand it.
Because
What?
people like they changed the shape of it. It was the shape too.
Cause my thing is this: be glad that somebody is trying to revamp something again to go with the time. Because we have to look at it, like she said. The people that originally was going to Cracker Barrel when we was babies is dead. Which means now their children, grandchildren, and great grandchildren are going places. Which going to those not facilities. I'm thinking I'm at work. Going to those establishments. Some of them need to be in facilities, but I digress. But the thing is this: is that everything has to be upgraded. There's no if and buts about it. It has to be upgraded. It should be upgraded.
Yeah.
And again, Pawpaw is dead on that barrel and that barrel. Let the people revamp it. Like she said, let me tell you something. That brother that done took the Good Red and the Lobster out of bankruptcy because he got with the times. He listened to the people. The people said that boy, that seafood boy, need a little more seasoning. What Buddy do? He put more seasoning on there.
And added, I think he added corn or sausage to the menu, so you'll be able to get it too. He like, you know what? You want to spend your money here? Let me help you spend your money here.
Let me give you what you want. You want more seasoning? You want corn? You want eggs? Gotcha. Say less. We gonna do it. We gonna revamp this menu because there was a time, baby, Red Lobster was damn near at Fleming's level growing up. You didn't go to Red Lobster.
First of all, I never heard of Fleming's when I was a kid, so definitely was Fleming's level.
Let me tell you, if you was graduating from high school, it was a birthday, anniversary, you was at the Red and the Lobster, baby. It was no doubt. You wouldn't going down there to the not Piccadilly's, what's the place with the buffet thing?
Golden Corral.
Oh. Golden in the Corral, because you know. You was either going to Golden Corral with your family, or you were going to step it up and you were going to
Quincy's, and Ryan's. Don't be playing. Don't be playing.
I'm just saying. Morrison's. I take it back a step. When my grandma was going to Morrison's, baby, and Piccadilly's.
Now Piccadilly used to hit, baby. I used to go there in Chattanooga all the time.
Put that tray up on that baby. Okay. Down there in school. Give me some of that souffle. So the thing is, I think the people that what got Cracker Barrel folks so razzle and dazzle is changing, and honestly, the Caucasians just don't like change. They want everything to stay the same.
I won't say, I would say some of them don't, because some of them was like, one person was like, because a lot of these people seem to be MAGA people.
Mm-hmm.
And one person was like, I'm a conservative, but I don't even care about this. Like, I don't understand why people are saying it's woke, because and I'm like, baby, I'm not a conservative. And I'm like, I'm confused. I am literally confused. Like, you change the color of the paint. I would think you would be okay with a modern farmhouse. It's still a farm. I don't get it. Like, we went from a barn to a farm. Are they not the same? Are they not the same?
Well,
to me, they are.
They are. But clearly, some folks want that plantation barn and not the renovated barn house where you build it from the ground up.
I'm thinking about this since you said that. I want to think, and is there any logo that made a change that Black people, or mostly Black people, were upset about?
Not even Aunt Your Mama, Uncle Ben's.
Baby, they changed them names and everything. Because I think Aunt Your Mama is something else now.
Baby, I think she got a perm now, because back in the day, she used to have a red bandana on.
But I think Black people, if anything, they may have embraced new logos, but I can't think of a logo that.
I'm going to tell you.
Okay.
I'm going to tell you a show. I don't know if you watched Power when it was on.
Oh, when the song.
Remember when they took Joe off the song and put Trey songs on there?
Oh, yeah.
And baby, the people's was Army Grenade hot. And let me tell you, that next week, Joe was back on there singing "It's a Big
It's a
Rich
big rich
Town."
town. Well, that's a theme song because that's a theme song.
It's a theme song, but that's about the
But
only
you,
thing I
but
can
you're right.
remember.
That's the only thing that I can't recall. I'm trying to even think like I just can't think of a logo that someone made a change and they're like, because somebody was like Sonic made a change to their logo and nobody even cared.
Baby, as long as they still got happy hour on the app, I don't care what, and the colors still look the same. I don't care.
And then somebody had made a some kind of post. They was like, everybody want to go modern. And they was like, this place. Let me tell you what these people said. They just want to look like all the other places, and they just want to blend in. When have you seen a restaurant with those modern farmhouse? Come on, it looks like all the other rest. Which other ones you talking about? Cause I
Only
ain't
one I
seen
know,
them.
because the only one I know that got a farmhouse outline is Cracker Barrel. Not now. Let me say this: not now restaurant that I pass by on a daily basis is like the Cracker Barrel that has rocking chairs in front of it. I don't know. Now this is just in the South. Now I don't know of any of them. So I'm trying to figure out. And again, I think the people that are up in arms again is the MAGA folks. Let's just
Mm-hmm.
call a thing a thing. Them are the ones because they want stuff to remain the same. And when I say remain the same, is given old timing. You do what the fuck I say.
Because somebody told me they was like, if you want great food, you should go to Bob Evans, baby. What are you talking about? Do
Bob
they?
Evans, we ain't got no Bob Evans. That's
And,
hardest, ain't it? Used to be
and,
hardest.
and then
No,
I'm
that's Big
like,
Boy. That's
what?
Shoney. No, that was
What are they
Shoney.
serving? And then
Do we even have?
I'm looking at. Apparently, there is one in Nashville. I googled it. Apparently, there's one in Nashville, unless it has closed. It was one in
In
Nashville.
Donaldson? Cause
Uh,
when did oh, you know where it was at? Over there by Opera Mills.
no, it says it's still open. It says Rudy Circle. Maybe that
Let
is
me
over
look
there
at,
by Opera Mills.
I think that's Opera Mills, yeah.
But I'm like,
Bob
that doesn't
Evans.
look like a barn, not like a barn like or a
It just
farmhouse.
got a
I
red
don't know. It looks like okay. And
it's
then
got
I'm
a
thinking to
red
myself, unless Bob Evans has the pancakes and the meatloaf, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. And why would I? Crackle Barrels are so convenient to me. Why would I go and switch up on them?
you know what? Cracker Barrel's about as convenient as Waffle House. You'll catch them on every corner, pretty much. They're gonna be at every interstate. They exit. They at the point now you're gonna see a Cracker Barrel and a Bucky's and a Waffle House. You see them three, you in good area.
I won't say what I want to say because reasons why I won't
You
say
got three options. You got three
it.
options for food.
There's also another place that you see on every corner as well, but I won't discuss that because of my occupation. I text you, especially
Okay.
in Alabama. Especially in Alabama, they're there. I also want to say there's also a Dollar General everywhere too. I was not gonna say Dollar General, but there's a Dollar General everywhere too.
You know what? And but I hadn't seen them pop. They was popping up one time, baby, like
Girl,
bean
no, there's
sprouts.
one on my road. I literally, that place that I used to live, that
Mm-hmm.
city that I used to live. I was going
Mm-hmm.
to that city, and how I go to that city, one popped up. Like literally within a couple months, one popped up, open and
Yeah, it
everything.
was. Let me tell you, it was a time, baby. Them Dollar Generals, baby, was you couldn't stop them. They were like the Walgreens, baby. You couldn't stop them from popping up.
But yeah,
Well, I think the people. Well, the people have won. Cracker Barrel is no longer changing their logo. Now, did they say? We know the logo is not changing. Are they going to do the renovations?
I think they are, and this is another reason why I know that the people weren't going into that, because from my understanding, the Smyrna location in Tennessee and a couple locations in Florida were the only ones that received the renovations anyway. So all these people talking about they don't have this anymore and they don't have the rocking chairs. Did you go to an actual Cracker Barrel? Because even the one that I went to that was renovated still had rocking chairs. So, or they still had barrels out there. Like, so where are we talking about?
They still got the checkers out there where you can play checkers.
I'm almost positive. I don't be playing, but I'm almost positive. I know the store still has, the candies and all that stuff, the clothing, and yeah. Any other thoughts about the crackle in the barrel?
No, the people won. They ain't woke no more.
So of course, Mila is the one that recommended this, because she is the one that be recommending a lot of stuff for us to be watching. Because I be stuck on Old Faithful's, baby. I be stuck on Beyond the Gates. I watch a couple of other things, but yeah, I be stuck on, like, I can't wait for Law and Order SVU to come back in High Potential. I'm just saying. But Mila had us out here watching Magic City, an American Fantasy.
It popped up, y'all. Let me tell you. I love a good documentary. I love a good one.
And it's only 2 episodes. It's only 2 episodes out, but it's about Magic City in Atlanta. And let me just say, there is no way on God green earth that Gail does not have a little anger in her, because this man did everything. No, Gail is the wife.
Yes.
Because this man did everything behind her back. How you gonna open up a whole strip club and not tell me?
And took the baby in there, took the kid in there to the strip. Talk about he was in the office. He done had to do this the
whole way. It's rated not. It's rated not safe for work.
Not safe for work.
It is rated. It has to be rated NCR 17, whatever. No, it says TV mature.
Don't watch it at work unless you're in the office by yourself.
And even then, don't do that to them. Don't, because wrong.
Don't use their Wi-Fi.
Because all you gonna see is boobs. No, they have a lot of talking, and other people got on clothes, and I will say this: so far, so good. It's an interesting story of how it came about. It's an interesting story about how some of the music and how kind of like Atlanta became kind of popular for as rap is concerned, based on strip clubs and things of that nature. Those women were out there in the 80s, 90s making $100,000 and some thousand.
And let me just say, baby, they were going home with ones, 30,000 worth of ones in a plastic bag, baby, at night. Let me tell you, Strawberry. What's the woman in the white suit?
That's Strawberry.
Strawberry, and I can't think of
Platinum.
What's her name? Platinum. Let me tell you.
Platinum.
Let me tell you.
The one that said that Dion offered her a watch to hit Strawberry. Yeah, that's Platinum. and Strawberry was like, so she would have tried to ruin a friendship of these many years. If you my friend and I can't slap you for $50,000, we ain't friends. Cause I'm willing to let you slap me for $50,000. Long as you give me $10,000, I'm good. You can slap me.
That part, and that's
I even asked my mama before. I said, "Mama, if they said I can do this and they give me money," and she was like, "I can slap her."
Let me tell you. And baby girl was all about her MONEY, baby, platinum or whatever her name. She was about that Monty. Now Strawberry was probably one of the little bougie ones, and but let me tell you, you have to be a special kind of talented woman. I took a pole dancing class probably about 10 years ago. One time I was in Memphis. That's not my ministry. Let me tell you. You have to know what your ministry is. And if you get up there every day and first when you go in there and walk in, them folks want to do a 360. They won't look at your whole body.
Make sure you ain't got no scars or anything.
And then you got to get up on them folk pole. And you got to, let me tell you, you talented. I ain't even knocking your hustle because, baby, you talented. However, I think back in the day when they was doing it, it was more of a sisterhood.
Yeah, that's what she said. It was a sisterhood. Wait,
it was more of a sisterhood.
Why she say you ain't my friend and I'm still walking away with 50,000? Hold on. If you slap somebody, you need to give them some money back. I'm just saying. Okay, just maybe saying. Not 10, at least 5. Can it get 10%?
No,
if you slap me, give me, because otherwise I'm gonna give you back. I'm gonna get you.
You gonna give me? Nope. You gonna give me between 5 and 10. It's whatever number you come in between that. If you slap me, because if you don't, then goddamn it, we tussling now. We tussling. I ain't going less than. I'm gonna be honest. I ain't even gonna go less than 6.
6,000.
I ain't going less than 6. God damn it! If you go slap me, you better give me at minimum is 6. I don't give a goddamn whatever you do with the rest. But I think it was more of.
Well, 100. No, it's not. $100 is not gonna work. No,
$100. I'm gonna slap you. And that's on free.
I don't even believe in robbing or anything, but I'm just saying.
I'm setting you up, baby. When you slap me for $100, baby. When you bend that corner, Junebug's gonna be out there waiting on you.
Like DMX song, if I end up dead, then you end up dead, baby. If I'm gonna be broke, you gonna be broke too. Let me tell you, it's just gonna be how it's gonna work.
Let me tell you, because you ain't going home with that $50,000. Now you can go out there and shake and get some more. But that $50,000 that Dion offered you, you gonna offer me 100. No ma'am, no ham, no turkey, and no side of roast beef. You gonna lose that 50,000 just as soon as you get in your car, whatever you ride in, do it that time, baby. No, but I think it's really there is a lot of titties and ass and shaking. But I will say this: it really, you see the behind the scenes of it and what it took to get there. And again, baby girl, the owner's wife. Which I guess I don't know if they still married because I guess I hadn't figured that out yet.
Yeah, I that's what I'm curious about, if they're still married.
I'm curious to know if they still married because she's a strong cookie to be part of all that, and she probably like that lifestyle, But again, I feel like, and I've never been to that club before.
You never been to Magic City? I'm trying to think. Have I been to Magic City? And I feel like I have. I'm almost positive I have.
I haven't. I can see now with this coming out, or with this series being out, I can see a flood of folks going down there just to kind of see what it's about. But I've never been in there.
So this is because I did pole dancing like last year. 2 of my friends did pole dancing for their birthday, but I've also taken a class, and then I also did it in Chattanooga as well. Taking a class in Chattanooga as well. Pole dancing is an art form. Now, it don't look like the people at the Magic City be doing pole dancing. It's a lot of more other jiggly parts.
Let's
Because
say it's
I don't
more
think
of
I
the
think they be more
playback.
twerking than pole. Well, I think some of them probably do, but I'm just saying. I think in general, I think it's more twerking and stuff like that than it is more pole. I don't know,
I
but
get
that's
that.
just the feel that I get. But couple things tickled me. The fact that the reason they are allowed to be nude was because of, oh my goodness, what did they say? Somebody had made a reference to something that happened long time ago, and that's one of the reasons why the strippers in Atlanta are actually nude,
Mm.
because most places you could only, because the girls were saying, in back in Detroit or wherever she was from, she said they had titty bars because
Oh,
that's
it's
the
on
only
the
thing you can
pop up.
show. But
Okay.
apparently because of some, I can't remember exactly. And I thought I had it wrote down, but I didn't write that part down. But so that's one of the reasons why. So to know the backstory of a lot of that stuff and a lot of reason why I felt that was so interesting. Now let me just
Mhm.
say this right here. This is something that I believe it was Strawberry that said. She said, dancing has no doors but the hardest thing to walk out of.
I
I
remember that.
said, hold on, pause. Let me
She
write
done
this
preached the
down.
word. Yeah.
Cause I had to make sure that this comment got put on this one. I said, well, okay then.
That's true. I mean, you think about it. You can't. Ain't
That
no. You can
money.
easily, the money. You can easily walk out, but do you want to walk out and leave? If you on a good night, think $30,000 a good night, and you want to leave that to go and work a regular job.
And
You got
you only working like a couple of hours.
tops, and
And
that's maybe
it's the lifestyle. So not only that, you getting this, that, and a third. Like it's a whole bunch of things that go into working and being at a strip club.
yeah.
It's a
But you
whole
have to
bunch of
think of it
things.
too.
All
It's
the
like
attention, like
the
it's
teacher.
yes, the attention is a hell of a drug too. Then you may have drugs.
I mean, you think about it, you drugs and alcohol. I don't know, and again, I don't know any strippers or exotic dancers. I
Okay,
don't know
and
any.
okay, they said it was because it was a play with nude. I knew it was something with that. It was a play with
Okay.
nudes, and it said that. Hold on, let me read the comment. They didn't put it in the comments, so I don't know if they want me to say their name out here. But it said it was a play with nude. They didn't want them to go on stage naked, but the judge passed it, and the clubs ran with it.
Hmm.
And it was a play. I do remember that. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I just honestly, my thing is you you have to have something, I guess, to mentally drown out. I don't want to say all that noise, but kind of just go into a place. Cause just think about it, you have to be in a zone.
And thank you, Maya, to
And
be for giving me that information because I completely forgot. I was like, I knew it was something concerning something either legal or religious, and I
mhm,
couldn't figure out which one.
yeah, but you have to go in that zone to be up there in front of all them folks, and then you got
Mm-hmm.
celebrities. So again, when they was popping off, this was the 90s, the 80s, the 90s when
Mm-hmm.
people we there was no social media. So again, you got people, all the athletes, rappers, and all of that stuff coming in there. Like baby girl had her pictures, baby, with Tupac. You see what I'm saying? Shaq talking
Okay.
about he done signed $100 million contract in there. You know, it's like, okay,
Yeah, he
this
said it was.
place here,
Yeah.
they really doing their business in there. So I mean, again, I think it really, and I give them credit again. It's tastefully done. Let's say that It's not tacky, but you are learning the ins and outs and what he went through. And also too, I'm curious to know at the end of, because I think there's only going to be maybe 5 episodes,
Yeah, I
maybe.
think it's 5. Yeah.
So I would be curious to know what the wife at the end, if they're still, married or,
Okay.
yeah, because that's what I'm more interested in, because to have your husband doing all of that,
Behind your
seeing,
back.
seeing all of that, you at a party and he talking about we got to go, and y'all get back on the plane and he had got boogered up.
No, he got busted.
That boogered up. Boogered up. So, but it's a good documentary, so
It is.
definitely watch it. It comes out every Friday or midnight on Thursdays, with the Hulu app or whatever. But definitely watch it.
And it's on Stars. I don't know why.
Yeah,
It's on Stars.
some stars. Yeah. So check that out.
Yep. You wake up in a pool of blood. Somebody better have some answers. Somebody better have some answers. And you missing some teeth? Somebody better have some answers. Because apparently that's what happened with not Beyonce, Lord. That's what happened with Tamar Braxton.
Let me tell you something.
Go ahead.
Let me tell you something. If I woke up in a pool of blood and my teeth gone, whether they the side or the front, and they gone, the last damn thing I'm doing is getting on goddamn social media and telling folks I could have died last night and I was in a pool of blood. Because you know what I'm doing. If I'm in that bad boy by my damn self, I'm about to go and look at Ring doorbell camera.
Okay.
I'm checking text messages. I'm calling the last person that I know was with me. If this ain't nobody in the house but me and my dog, but I wake up and shit is this, all this is tore up. And then I'm not picking this. I'm picking this up to call. I'm ringing somebody goddamn alarm, and you gonna wake up because you gonna help me backtrack these steps that I'm going through. I'm not getting online telling people I done died, almost died.
Almost, yeah. I'll be on that neighborhood Facebook page, quick, fast, and in a hurry. Be like,
you hear me? I'm
my one neighbor that I do know, and she my neighbor. Hey. Pull up your camera. I need to see. We need to see. Because
I need to see what happened.
And the thing about it is, all I have to do is if I put a note in this is a good neighbor. If I put a note in there and say such and such, she'll be like, you know what? Let me go get this. Let me go pull the footage for you. I got you.
What that man say on that, roll that beautiful bean footage on that commercial. Let me tell you, I thought about this when we was getting this list together about Sister Tamar. She reminds me just a hint of Leandra Johnson, the gospel singer. But the only thing about Leandra is that she stands in her truth of being, her vice being alcohol. She stands in it. She stands in her truth of what her vice is. Does she still probably drink and dabble in it? She does. She gets on the social media, baby. She done talked all about the church, but she still loves the Lord. And I love her for that because, again, she lives in her truth.
Because we all fall short.
We all fall short. And we all have our vices.
Mm-hmm.
But what I want Sister Tamar to do is start taking accountability for her actions and stop blaming other people, because she's good at doing that. Now, I don't know if that's because she's the baby of the bunch and people just always took up for her, and she was able to do whatever and get away with stuff. But there comes a time when you have to be held accountable for
Yeah.
what's going on, and not always attacking everybody that says something. Do I think she has a bunch of yes people around? I do.
I think she wouldn't even tolerate people that want yes people.
That part, because she don't want nobody giving her any pushback. She want people to that's gonna be there and go along with the bull crap that she does or whatever. Because you wake up after a night of partying and you don't know what's going on, and ain't nobody in that house but you. First of all,
And
how
then they
long
said
was
that she was possibly with Mendici.
where and let me tell you, Funky Dineva baby done
And
got
that's
on
allegedly. That's allegedly, because I we
allegedly,
don't we
but
don't want them problems.
we don't want that
We ain't
problem.
got no money like that for us to have problems like that.
We ain't got none. But I will say I did see where Funky Dineva got on there and was like, look, he, pretty much cleared the app. Look, I was with that lady. I did this. I did that. I don't know why she was there. I wasn't with her. Yeah, you saw clips. Yada yada yada. So he cleared his name. But again, I think what Tamar, I want her to get some help. That's what I want her to do. I want everything to stop being about the show. And when I say the show is the public Tamar. You're a Braxton. Okay, we get that. But I need her to step back from the spotlight because she's talented. The girl can
Yeah.
sing. We ain't going to take none of that away from her. But I need her to step back and get herself together. Because ain't no way on God's green earth and the blazing bejesus and whatever and Michael Jackson and James Brown should you wake up by yourself and say, I almost died. Baby, if you almost died, you need to unplug your phone. And you need to be down there, honey, at the nearest Catholic church, Baptist church, Pentecostal church,
Pentecostal.
whoever church. You need to be down there thanking King Jesus that you know what, you survived another day and that you have the funds to get your teeth fixed. I'm just saying.
Baby, if I woke up and first of all, I'll be like, who drugged me? Or who did something to me? And then if I knew that it was because of my drinking, I'll be like, I may have a drinking problem and I don't need to be drinking no more. Because that seems like a scary sight. And then, like, apparently Funky Dineva, whatever, was kind of upset because a lot of her fans or whatever was kind of placing the blame on like him.
On him. Yeah.
And this is my thing in a lot of those situations. And I know everybody don't think this way, but this is how I think. If I'm with a group of friends and someone says they think somebody did something to me and I know that person didn't do anything to me, I'll say that person didn't do anything to me. I may not tell who did, but at least I'm going to clear you unless they start going down the line and saying this, that, and third, like,
Right.
come on, process elimination. But because the only person, because she was with other people other than Funky Dineva,
But
and
I think because he is more of
a
he's
personality of
a personality and
yeah,
people know who he is.
yeah,
So of course they're gonna say they were together because again, his face is more recognizable.
yeah,
People know who he is. Versus if she went in that club holding hands with somebody else, you have to do a little digging or whatever to find out who they are.
yeah.
But I think with her, again, it's something deep down. And that's why I say she's teetering on the line of Leandra Johnson. But again, Leandra knows what her vice is and she knows that she has a problem or
Yeah.
whatever. Tamar, again, appears to me that she does not think that there is a problem and nothing is wrong with her. and that is everybody else. But if your family is not dealing with you often, and you just out there and causing ruckus, whatever, all that stuff, it's time for you to do the work. It's time for you to figure out what it is, because we all have our vices, and again, we
Yeah.
all fall short.
Yeah.
But I think with her, again, is that I don't know what it is she's trying to prove. I don't know if it's that sympathy thing, because I think,
I
and
think
she can.
the thing about, from my understanding, it seems like she has had a traumatic life. Yes, she has been the baby, but apparently there was a lot of um, potentially uh, molestation or
Mm,
something along
okay,
that lines.
okay.
There were some domestic violence situations as well. So
Not
she
was
has
it with
felt,
it was those allegations against the first one, or just people she
in
was
general,
dating and so on? Okay,
in
okay,
general.
okay.
So it seems that she's probably screaming out and acts in this way because she's hurt, probably,
I
and
give her
hurt
that.
or hurting. Because even her niece came out and stated that the same thing happened to her inside that
Hmm.
family as well. So I think that's where some of the issue with Tamar stems from. And I feel like when people don't necessarily have a voice, then that's the reason why they want to be loud, because they
Mhm.
want to be heard. So I think that's what her issue is. Um,
I give you
but
that.
then also at the same time, I think when a lot of times people put anything on social media, especially, as it relates to private matters, or what most people would consider to be private matters, then I think some of that has to do with the fact that they are just, um, they're doing it for a reason. They're doing it to get someone's attention about what happened.
Well, and I feel like with her is that she is doing it for attention, but I also feel that it's the wrong attention that is attracting for her. Um, because if she would really wanted to help, I mean, it was on Fix My Life or Fix My Family with Ayana. I
Yeah.
mean, but I think too that was TV. She wasn't. You have to be ready to receive help, and you have to be want. You have to be say that you need the help. And if you surround yourself with people that would just tell you, you the bomb, you this, you that, you can do whatever, you a Braxton, you can do this, then you're gonna continue to act out until you get somebody to say, pump your brakes. Do I think she's asking for help and crying out for it? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yes.
think again, but I think also too she wants to be. We know the star of the family is
Yeah.
Tony. Let's just call a thing a thing. We know the star of the family is Tony, and everybody else is in her shadow,
Yep.
and trying to carve out their own niche within the Braxton name.
Yeah.
And I think with Tamar is she's talented, she can sing, and yes, she's had a few hit records and she's done XYZ, but she's not on the level
Oh
made.
no.
Now this of
I don't think
Tony,
she is. I don't think she is either.
you know. And so I think it's hard for her to accept that she is not Tony's level, but that she's still good in her own way. And she has to be comfortable to be, you know, that celebrity status in her own way. She has to be comfortable in her level of it, and not pick fight. Because I think with her, she likes to say things about people, but again, when people say things about
Yeah.
her, she's hurt. You got to be able, if you're gonna, I feel like if you're in that celebrity world, you have to be able to dish out just as take what you just dishing out to people.
Yeah.
So if you're gonna talk about somebody, you need to be able to take what they're saying about you. And I think that is hard for her to process or whatever. And so in Atlanta, everybody is trying to be famous. Let's just call
And
it thing a thing.
and I feel like in Atlanta is so many famous people there, or like infamous people there, that it's you you got a better chances of competing and being a celebrity in Huntsville than you got in you know in Atlanta or Nashville or
But
something like that. Like
yeah.
that's just to be, that's just being real, because
Mm-hmm.
you don't see, you compete with baseball players, football players, basketball players, WNBA players, actors, actresses,
Reality
reality
folks,
TV, rappers,
social
musicians.
media influencers.
All of that is in Atlanta. You're having
Mm-hmm.
to compete with everybody. So it's a different. I think it's a different ball game. You're you're you may not shine as bright as you would if you were somewhere else. Basically,
I think Atlanta is you are a small fish in a big pond
yeah,
when you down there. Again, if you move somewhere else, Cali, again, she's still competing for the same. Atlanta, you still competing for the same. I think if she takes herself out of Atlanta and do the work, and that is heal, then she can be, she can be top notch. Because again, there's no way on God's green earth that you wake up and say you almost died and you was in a pool of blood. Give me just a little bit more information.
yeah.
Who found you? Who
Okay.
told you you was in a pool of blood?
Well, you wake up and
What,
see that, won't you?
right. Did you wake up? How many hours was it when you woke up and said, "Oh"? Did you go to the emergency room? Did you do? It leaves it open for a lot of questions, and then also too for a lot of criticism.
Yeah,
And folks to kind of dissect what's going on. So I think what she needs to do is take a step back, because the girl is talented and she can sing. But again, she's trying her best to be on that level of, I feel she's trying to be on that level of Tony Braxton.
and she's just
And
not
Tony,
likable. I'm just gonna be honest. She's not very likable.
I mean, truth be told, yeah, she's not. I mean, because, I mean, and this kind of thing a thing. She may not be the most like Braxton out of the bunch. And again, I think it is because she's the youngest and she feels like she has to always have her way or
Yeah,
whatever. And so, while it is sad, but again, I think that's just the way the ball bounces when you're living in Atlanta, and or you're a celebrity and you feel like you have to do something to stay within the social media feed right now.
yeah,
And that is to get attention no matter where, it goes. Because again, I think this can kind of segue into the next person.
mm-hmm.
Uh, Lil Nas X. Yeah, is
Yeah,
it Lil Nas X?
yeah.
Uh,
Lil Nas X.
yeah,
4
and
felony charges. walking down the street, also walking down the street naked. You know what? We talked about the strip club. We talked about Cracker Barrel stripping their barrel and the thing. So everybody just want to be naked. That's maybe what I need to name the podcast episode for tonight.
Why you wants to be naked? Okay. Why we being naked in public? And you know, being naked in public. This is the thing I think with Lil Nas too, is that I think with him, and I think back to old good sis Britney Spears. Remember when she kind of spazzed out? Right now. I think that fame is a hell of a drug. In addition to drugs.
Yeah.
Let's just call a thing a thing. In addition to the drugs that people are taking, and then fame and trying to stay relevant. Because again, my thing is this. I'm your friend or your assistant. I'm not letting you walk down them folks got good street naked. I'm going to call you back on in the house. Now, we may tussle before you get back in this house, but you're not going to be out there naked and singing Nicki Minaj. You can be naked in this damn house and sing all the Nicki Minaj you want to sing. But I'll be damned if you go outside in them streets and you parading up and down them good people streets out there in California. So, again, fame is a hell of a drug. And the drugs that these people are using, allegedly, let me say this, because I don't even know.
Allegedly. They did. Because, you know, they originally thought that he was suffering from an overdose because he was walking around.
If he was suffering, let me tell you.
I'm just saying that's what they allegedly was saying.
Let me just say this. You suffering from an overdose, baby, you ain't walking naked. Them people got the Narcan you and wake you back up. So let's just put that. If you done overdose, you like this. Now, one time is anybody I seen overdose walking down the street. So, therefore, I think with him, and I think he has said in the past, he may have dibbled and dabbled in drugs. And I may be thinking of somebody else. But I feel like he said he has dibbled and dabbled in it. And also, too, that he has probably had some bouts of depression. You know, and so again, he is young.
Yeah.
He's trying to figure out who and what he is as an individual. And when you get fame like that, I believe that fame can come quickly.
Yeah.
And when that fame comes quickly, you don't know what to do and you don't know how to react to it. You went from nothing to something.
Yeah, you went from being very, 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 very popular, and looks like he was charged with 3 crimes. 4 in total, all felonies. 3 counts of battery on a police officer and 1 count of resisting arrest. But that resisting arrest charge always kind of confuses me, because if somebody is really batch, crazy. Resisting. I don't think it takes much to resist, to be honest.
You just do like this.
And you resisting. You resisting. Be like, I was just trying to dance.
Yeah. I'm just doing a Harlem shake. Do that dance I like, Gator. Do that dance I like.
So I don't know about that. I know that his father said that he was remorseful. Of
course he is. He done woke up and he done came up out of that.
It could be a bad batch of drugs. People be forgetting that sometimes people are lacing stuff with things that it should not be laced with. So allegedly, because I don't know. But, if they're thinking that drugs had a part in this, that is also a possibility. It's also a possibility of some kind of mental issue or something like that. That's a possibility as well. I think some of these charges are probably going to be dropped.
They will.
He doesn't have any criminal history. So I want to see the video. I'm curious to see the video to see what the hitting looked like. What's it, because just like if you were in a fight and somebody is trying to break it up, you may hit that person.
Mm-hmm.
So depending on what they're doing and all this stuff, somebody could have potentially got hit, but it may not have been intentional. So that's why I'm kind of curious of the assault on the police officer to see exactly, did it really
Mm-hmm.
feel like assault, or did it really feel like you just end up getting hit accidentally?
Right. And I
Because you
agree with you.
also, like, he was naked, like,
And ain't much he gonna resist naked.
okay. So I don't know.
I think again, celebrity is a hell of a drug, and then again too, we living in a world now with dope. Not that I have partaked in any dope, but again, we can just let the record reflect and how things are just progressed in the world. Weed and whatever it is not what it used to be. Because again, you have people now. You got fentanyl out there. You got all these
Mm-hmm.
extra drugs out there that people are cutting this stuff with, and let's just say drugs that we have never even heard of. Um. Uh. So.
And then they got synthetic
It's
drugs as well. They got synthetic drugs,
mm-hmm,
like synthetic weed and stuff like that. You don't know what's
mm-hmm,
in that. It's
yeah,
synthetic.
that part.
Just like we
And
don't
so
know
I
what's in
think
synthetic hair. We don't know what's in synthetic weed either. I'm
that
just
part.
saying.
You hear me? You can go right here and get this stuff off the black market, and you don't even know what's going on. So the thing is that you got to be careful what you dibbling and dabbling with. But again, when you are a celebrity, there are things within your reach that you can get, and that stuff may not necessarily be the best stuff or the safest stuff. So, um, my prayer is that I feel like celebrities need to have somebody. They need to have a tight circle, and I feel like they should have people within their circle that will say, "Hold up, you're doing too much." Because one thing I can respect is Beyonce. If she doing anything foolish, don't nobody know about it. You see what I'm saying? If she done sat right here, done got drunk and done got high, we ain't heard a peep from it because her circle is small. So I feel that if you keep your circle small and you just don't always keep yes people around you, you'll be all right. And so, but again, you come into a lot of money fast. While it may took a while, because just think about it. We didn't know about Lil Nas X, baby, till he was with Billy Ray Cyrus, and think of how fast that blew up. You went from having $2, $3 to now having a few million. Can't hear you.
Okay, yeah. Good thing you can't, because I was thinking. So,
But, again, this is a prime example of even for folks like us, you have to be careful of who you hang with and what you
mm-hmm.
do what with. Because
Yes.
again, everybody's not your friend. And that's even for us. You
Yeah.
know, everybody's not your friend. Everybody don't want to see you succeed. Everybody don't
Mm-hmm.
want to see you happy. Everybody doesn't want you to thrive in life.
Yeah.
So that's why you have to, keep solid people around you and know
Yeah.
who you can hang with and who you cannot hang with and what purpose each person serves within your life.
Yeah. I agree. I agree.
Hmm. Drum roll, please.
Do also want to go ahead and let you know that if you have any television shows or any TV shows, movies, drinks, restaurants, or whatever you want us to try, That is reallifeishfriends@gmail.com. The telephone number, if you want to enter those suggestions, is 615-475-8152. Follow us on all of our social media. It's Kimberly Mila on the face in the book. And it is Kimberly Mila on Instagram as well, or it may also say Real Life is Friend Podcast on it, but you get the drift. It's either going to say Real Life is Friends or it's going to say Kimberly Mila, because those are our names. Of course, I'm Kimberly and she's Mila. But yeah, so if you have any suggestions, just drop in there. Let us know. Summer hours are officially, I believe, over.
I don't know if it's next Tuesday or the 9th, but we'll figure it out. We'll
let you know. Either we'll have a show next week or we won't have a show next week. But we will let you. One thing we gonna do, we gonna let you know. But thanks. Mila is doing the shout out tonight. But before Mila do her shout out, I need to give a shout out to my birthday twin, Taylor Swift, who announced her engagement today, and apparently they got engaged in Nashville.
Was that really for real? I saw something, but you know how people kind of Photoshop stuff.
Unless they were lying. If that person was lying, then that's not where they got. But it was like a Nashville downtown one that I saw. So I'm assuming the Nashville downtown one line. But you right, it could be a lie. But shout out to my birthday twin, Taylor Swift, for being engaged to Travis Kelce. And I will give you another drum roll so you can properly do your shout out. So episode number 33 of Real Life is Friends podcast. Mila, who are you shouting out tonight?
California Governor Gavin Newsom. Why? I love a level of pettiness. And let me tell you something here. That Gavin Newsom is giving 45, 47 a run for his money. And I never thought that I would say MAGA, because we making what? Make America Gavin again. You hear me?
Wait.
That man, baby, is petty. You hear me? Petty. I think he is petty Pendergrass, petty LaBelle. He is whatever level of pettiness that they can do. And let me tell you, them people that he got running his social media, chef kiss to y'all. You matching that level of pettiness, and I love it, and I'm here for it. Why? Because he is one governor that is not backing down to 45, 47. Whatever he dish out, baby, Gavin coming back with an extra level of it. He is not doing what our good sis Michelle Obama said, when they go low, we go high. Baby, he go lower. He do like my boy Eric Mays.
Oh, may he rest in peace. You know he's no longer with us.
Peace. Baby, Eric Mays went a whole nother level. May he rest.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's who my shout out is for. Gavin Newsom. I will purchase. Matter of fact, I'm going to Cali in November. I will purchase something with Gavin Newsom on it. Why? Because I rocks with him.
Okay, well, for episode number 33 of Real Life is Friend podcast is one of your hosts, Kimberly.
And I'm Mila.
Peace up, A-Town.
Beep, 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 beep.
That's actually the correct sound.
Okay, so